We are live. Thank you very much. This is a how-to video regarding new subscribers notification systems because we need help, people. Okay, so this isn't your typical Tarot Lumination type of video. I'm doing this because I have to do it. It's about information and how things work, because there have been a lot of shifts inside of YouTube recently that affect the whole of the YouTube platform. It affects everybody, the big channels, the medium channels, the tiny channels. All of the creators are affected by this, and all of the viewers and subscribers are affected by this too. And what it is to do with the notifications system. The notifications, like the whole thing. And it's been so incredibly frustrating over here because of what is not working. And I've been writing back and forth, personally writing back and forth with the creator support team at YouTube about my personal experience with these problems. And I pretty much guarantee that I am not the only one dealing with this matter. And it's a bit of an awkward thing to try and even get this information out to anybody, because I'll explain about that in a minute. And why even doing this how-to video on how to handle and manage your subscribership and your notification systems, particularly for the Tarot Lumination channel, but frankly for any channel on which you are a subscriber, okay? So I'm just doing this as a favor for anybody who actually gets to see this. So let's go straight to it, okay? Just bear with me, okay? Let's go back to the main stage, all right? Hang in. Hello, Ubasti. I see you right there. Hello, Ubasti. Welcome. You know, I'm not expecting a huge crowd for this video. I'm doing it live because it processes immediately, and I can post it and publish and edit it very quickly and immediately, okay? We don't have a lot of time, okay? So let's get on with it. Okay, here we are. This whole little video, like I showed you earlier, it's all about the subscriber button and the notifications bell. 1, 2, okay? So a while ago, there was just one thing, and it was called the subscriber button. And that's all it was. And everybody who subscribed just automatically assumed and believed that they would get notifications. And quite a while ago, that's what would happen. If you became a subscriber, that would be a message that you send to YouTube that, hey, I like Tarot Lumination. I want to know more. I want to keep posted. Thank you very much. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you very much. And then you would get your notifications, like whatever we do, however we do it, like, oh, he just posted a new video. Oh, Tarot Illumination's going live, oh, blah, 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 and so on and so on. Fine, okay? Well, that's not what's happening anymore, okay? There's a new thing going on. It's very specific. It's called the notifications bell. It's been around for a little while, but obviously a lot of people don't get it. They don't understand. Even it's taken me a long time to understand, and it's taken YouTube quite a while to implement their solutions to the problem. First of all, let me describe the problem. Bear with me. Here is the problem, okay? And YouTube has confided this internally, okay, to the creators who create the content. And YouTube would not exist. They would not be able to generate billions of dollars in revenue without content. So the creators are incredibly valuable to YouTube, okay? And so they're trying to operate in a way to respect the creators. And here's what's happening. YouTube is expanding and expanding and expanding. And there are tens of thousands of millions of new channels opening up, and just astronomical amounts of content, videos, you know, how to do your eyebrows, how to chop wood properly, how to train a snake, how to set up your own window manufacturing, whatever it is, how to cure bacon, whatever it is, even with Tarot Lumination, you know, how to get a free tarot reading, whatever it is, okay? So all of that stuff aggregates, okay? And it's just exploding, okay, for YouTube, and their servers can't cope. That's on one of their insider videos, okay? Their servers cannot cope with the sheer volume of stuff that's happening. And every time, what they used to do is they'd send out a notification. It was very simple. But the systems have grown so much that they simply can't keep up. And so, and I was personally complaining about this 9 months ago. So what happens is they started just randomly changing their systems without telling anybody. They didn't tell the subscribers, they didn't tell the creators, they just did internal tweaking to get things to work so that they could manage. So what they decided, they're going to create a random thing where every time Tarot Lumination posts a video, somebody might get a notification. Some of the videos might get notified to some of the subscribers, okay? And that's it. That was it. And that went on and on and on. And obviously that's useless for the channel itself. And personally, it was very devastating for the channel once I discovered what was happening. So that started my rant going back with YouTube. And then they decided, okay, we need to implement a strategy that will serve YouTube and hopefully get us through this big squeeze that's happening right now as they try to expand their servers and systems to be able to carry the amount of content and information and transmit and receive in order to match their mandate to be this amazing platform. Okay, so what they did, the latest thing, and this is really pretty new, and they're already sending tutorial videos out to the creators about this kind of stuff, and I'm one of them, one of millions of creators. As you already know, in the last 8-9 months, you know, there was maybe a 1,000 or so tarot channels, you know, a few years ago, but now there's like 100,000, you know, and so everyone's like it's like piranhas all competing against each other for getting noticed or whatever. So here's what they did. Let me go back to the stage again. I'm just trying to give you the background so that you understand the why of what's happening, okay, and why things are the way they are now. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. Let's just say you just discovered Tarot Lumination. You think, oh, wow, I love Tarot Lumination. I'm going to become a subscriber. Click. And you look at this blob and you think, well, what's that? You don't know. It just looks like it's a blob, like it's part of the button, because the button looks like this, right? The new button looks like this, okay? On your screen somewhere, whether it's whatever device you're on, you get so excited, you fall in love with the Tarot Lumination channel, I'm going to subscribe. So you become a subscriber and you think, yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. And then guess what happens after you become a subscriber? Guess what happens? Absolutely nothing. That's the answer. You are now on a list of becoming a subscriber. Hey, Primary, I see you. Safe journey, okay? Thank you for dropping in. It's just like a how-to video. You know, I don't have to have a huge crowd or anything. I'm not doing any super chats or anything like that. But anyway, I'm trying to explain what's happening with the Tarot Lumination channel. And this applies to all channels. Anyway, let's just say you're brand new and you just arrived and you want to subscribe. So you subscribe. And guess what happens? Nothing. It just goes onto the channel that Tarot Lumination has a new subscriber. But how does that help you? It doesn't help you in any way, okay? And so you might be wondering, like, where's all my information? I just subscribed to Tarot Lumination and nothing's happening. Well, would it ever occur to you to go back to your subscriber button and play around with this thing? Probably not. I didn't know. I didn't understand it. I just thought this was all one button. It's not. This is one button and this is another button connected to this button. This is the subscribe button, which does nothing except subscribes you to the channel. And this is really where the action is now. It's the notifications button. They have a separate button for notifications. So what about getting your notifications? Okay, let's go deeper. I'll try and explain. So let's say you figured out, like, where, you know, I'm not getting anything from Tarot Lumination. What's going on? So you go back and look, how do I do this? You wouldn't know. There's nobody telling you. YouTube isn't sending billions of letters out to every viewer that you have to, you know, go to your notifications button, because they can't cope with it as it is. They're trying to slow down the number of notifications that they have to send out to their subscribers. So they're doing it in this very, let's say, stealthy way. So they're now giving you the option to choose to get notifications, but they're not telling you, okay? You have to figure it out for yourself, and I'm trying to help you because I need subscribers, and I need my subscribers to have all their notifications when they want them, okay? So here's what happens. Let's say you figured it out just by nature or instinct or sheer luck, or maybe because of watching this how-to video. What about getting your notifications, okay? So you think, well, I don't know, well, I'll press this. Oh, well, guess what happens? Let me explain. If you just accidentally or deliberately press on that button, guess what? I will show you. There's a little pop-up that happens, okay? So there's your subscribe button thing over here, all right? Let's say you click here, okay? Let's just say you did that. You click here, here's the subscribe, I'll write it in. Okay, you just did that. You click that and you went, oh, wow, something happened. And what happens is you get a little pop-up window which says something like this. Select this button to receive. Did I spell that right? Anyway, receive occasional, I don't know if I spelled this right. Oops. Occasional notifications. And that comes out in a little pop-up. Okay, that's what happens. I'm just describing to you because I've been testing this. I've been testing it myself personally. So you have to press this button. You click here, and when you click here, a window comes up that says, select this button to receive occasional notifications. Okay, can you see the problem here? I don't know about you, but just imagine that you are running your own amazing YouTube channel. And you would want all of your subscribers to receive all notifications all the time, would you not? I'm assuming that your head is nodding right now. Yes, yes. But the reason why this pop-up comes up the way it does is because YouTube can't handle the volume of notifications that it has to send out for the millions of notifications every hour. Okay, it can't handle it. So this is their halfway, half-baked kind of like solution to the problem right now. But guess what? YouTube didn't wig out completely. I discovered that there is a secret pathway to get all your notifications. Watch this. It looks like this. I'll do the same thing again, but watch and you will see the difference. Okay, so do the same. See this? Okay. So watch what happens. Click here, and then click here again. Or double click. And then guess what happens? guess what happens? Watch this. Another pop-up comes out. And guess what it says? It says, select this option to receive all notifications for all videos. You see? Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit of color here because it's so freaking weird how this all works. These buttons are black. As you know, these buttons are black, so I'll just leave it like that. I'll go back to the beginning just as a refresher, okay? This video here is a how-to video about how to handle your subscriber button and the notifications bell, which is all looks like one button, but it's in fact two buttons. So I'm trying to help people to help themselves with Tarot Lumination, but this applies to all channels as far as I can understand. So I hope this helps. Basically, here is how it works. Let's say you want to subscribe to Tarot Lumination. You subscribe. Guess what happens? Nothing. You become a subscriber, ends up over here on my count, and that is awesome. It helps with the statistics and the growth, but it doesn't help you in any way. So what about getting your notifications? You have to click this button here. It's a separate button, okay? And let me explain. So what happens? What happens if you do accidentally just stumble on it and you click here, you out of curiosity or whatever, you click that, you get a button, a little window that pops up, says select this button to receive occasional notifications, right? Okay, so you do that, but you think, well, that's a bit of a it's a bit lean. What happens if I want to know everything all the time about Tarot Lumination, which would be very, very nice. Thank you, dear subscribers. No one is here telling you, there is nothing here to tell you this. Click here, then click here again. In other words, it's like a double click. Click here, then I'm going to put it in red, okay? Double click, okay? And select this option to receive all notifications for all videos. Okay, so can you see why I'm personally quite frustrated, but this is YouTube's best fix for now. You would never, ever, ever know about this unless you accidentally stumbled on the clicking process. Because there is no tutorial, there is nothing, okay, for example, there is nothing over here when you subscribe that tells you, oh, by the way, just because you are a subscriber, it does not mean you're going to get notifications. In fact, you won't get any notifications unless you press this other button, which looks like it's part of this button, but it's not. It's another button. But you have to figure that out for yourself, or you have to watch this Tarot Lumination how-to video. But let's say you figured it out by accident or watching this tutorial, and then you realize, aha, finally I'm getting some traction, people. I've selected this button to receive occasional notifications. Oh, okay, that's, okay. But what if I want more? There's nothing here to tell you, okay, now that you've discovered this secret button to get occasional notifications, there is no secondary pop-up window that says, by the way, if you want all your notifications, double click here. No, you have to figure that out for yourself, or just learn it by accident, or learn it from watching this little video, okay? And then you would discover, the magic of a double click here on the notifications button. This is the bell icon, okay? The famous bell icon now. So you double click on it and look what happens. it says, a pop-up, it says, select this option to receive all notifications for all videos. Kerblam. So that's what we need here at Tarot Lumination. I'm not trying to force you into getting all your videos all the time, all your notifications all the time, because maybe you only want the live streams, or maybe you only want the monthly reports, or whatever it is. That's your choice. All I'm trying to do here is help you guys to understand how the new notifications button works, how the new notification system works, okay? So it's a very stealthy kind of thing. It's YouTube's attempt to protect itself and limit the number of notifications it has to send out, and it's hoping that you are happy with a few notifications every now and again. That's fine for YouTube trying to protect its servers. It doesn't really serve the subscribers very much, and it really certainly does not serve the creators very much. But they don't have another solution at the moment, so they're using this system, okay? It's a click or it's a double click. If you click this once, you will get occasional notifications. If you double click the bell, you will get all notifications, okay? And then you can set it like that. And then here's the final step, people. Just say you managed to survive through this little video here. There is another step, okay? And here's what it is. And again, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people do not know this. Make sure your devices have their settings set to receive and accept your notifications. Okay? That's incredibly important. I had no idea. It's taken me years to learn this, to discover this. I had no idea. I just assumed all devices accept a notification when they come in, but it's not true. Okay? You have to set your device. You have to go into your settings, especially on mobile phone. The vast number of people watch this channel through their smartphone, iPhone, whatever it is. You have to have the settings, okay? You have to have your settings. Make sure, I'm going to put red under the whole thing, just the whole thing. Receive, double there, and accept your notifications, okay? So it's almost like multiple stages, okay? So we can almost break it up into steps. Number one, obviously, subscribe. Let's put that over here. And, well, I don't want to drag this out too much, but basically that's how that works, okay? Number one, subscribe. Number two, allow that you might have some questions. So start clicking that button, just as I explained. Click here if you want occasional notifications. And then double click here if you want to get all the notifications and you want to keep up to date. It's not like Tarot Lumination is bombarding you with videos all day, every day, and making you sick of Tarot Lumination. That's not what we do here. We put out a notification for the monthly reports, and there are notifications for the live events, which is every Sunday and every Wednesday. And that's about it. It is not intrusive. So all I'm doing is I'm inviting you guys to double click your bell icon so you can get all notifications for all videos from Tarot Lumination, and YouTube will send that to you. They will do that for you, but you have to ask for it. You have to choose it by double clicking here. And then when you've done that, you still have to make sure that your devices are set to receive and accept your notifications. Okay, got it? It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. Seriously. What was it? Somebody said YouTube should be paying me. Yeah, I know, they should. Anyway, I hope this helps. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's been a pleasure to do this for you. I'm going to rotate out of here with a little bit of sound and have some fun. Say goodbye to you all. And we'll see you again, okay? Very soon. All right?